Okay. So it's a new moon in Cancer. The sun is in Cancer, and the moon and Cancer is controlled by the moon. So it's very powerfully energetically. And today's date, 7/9/2021, adds up to 21. So that is a three. So numerology wise, today is a three. And what does the three mean? All is given. Now we planted intentions, desires in the bowl. All is given. Body, soul, and spirit are in alignment. It's a representation of ideas and energy that materialize in magical, mysterious fashion while obeying precise universal laws. It also represents the symbol of the triad, and also it represents integrity and interdependence of all existence. And our circle that we gather in for the new moon and for the full moon is interdependence. We are connecting with one another. So the Cancer moon is in water, which means staying in flow. Water is about flow. Cancer is sensitive, caring. It's about decisions based on how you feel. Trust that all will be taken care of. But to do so, you must find gratitude daily, because the gratitude opens you to your own internal wisdom. Women have the most incredible wisdom. It's this intuition. Men don't have it. Women have this just magnificent internal wisdom. And that wisdom is lessons from past experiences, but you need to continue. They're lessons from past experiences. You need to continue to look within for the answers. They're the solutions. They're always inside. They're not going to be outside right now. Everything that you want to get for information, for answers, it's all within. You already have the answers. Just tap into your own internal wisdom. By knowing yourself, you bring forward your most beautiful gifts. And when we say gifts, it means what you're meant to do on this earth, what your purpose is, what your passion is. And the card that came up today is going to address that. So the first stone on the altar is a calcite flame. And the flame represents endurance, charisma, creativity. It's connected to your sacral chakra. So it's about celebrating what you birth. Again, bringing your gifts forward. What do you create? Because what you create are your gifts for the earth, for the planet. It helps you to stay grounded, and it helps you to access something deeper. Again, that something deeper is that internal wisdom. Opening something within, and it's also opening something within you at this moment might not be accessible, or you might not understand it, but it will materialize and start to make sense as you progress from this new moon. So something may surface and you might go, well, that doesn't mean anything to me, but it will. Just give it time, let it perk. Oh, and I have a new altar cloth tonight. It's the seed of the flower of life, seed of life, with all the chakra colors. And again, representing our sacred circle, this divine feminine circle that we've been gathering now since the first of the year. So we're creating it. The energy of this circle is compounding. It gets stronger, more goes out to all of you. It gets bigger and bigger energetically. Next to that, underneath the flame, is a prehnite generator, and the number associated with prehnite is the number 5, and we're in a 5 year, so it's a numerological 5, and 2021 is a 5. This links your heart with your will to accomplish what you desire. So we have this heart's desire. We've put it in the bowl tonight. Now it's connecting our will to what's the desire that we put out to be manifested. And it's a stone of unconditional love, and it enhances your inner knowing. So this theme tonight is all about your own internal wisdom. It's about your ability to manifest. It's connecting heart's desire with that will. It's also very, very connected to your inner knowing. It's a generator, so it's generating that energy. It is sending it.
How do you spell it, Mel? What is it? A
Prehnite.
prehnite?
Prehnite. Prehnite.
And which one is that?
It's the green. Can you see the green tower? It's the second piece down in the line. So you have the orange calcite flame, and then there's a pale green tower stone right
Got it.
between. Yep, in the bowl. Um, so it's connecting that that will with the heart. It's making that energetic connection. And the heart chakra bowl is holding your manifestations with love.
Mm.
Which I just thought was so beautiful.
Mm.
It's holding everything we want with love. We're meant to have what we want. That's the universe supporting us. And then in front of the bowl, it's hard on this cloth to see him, is a little tiny green, little beautiful green Buddha. It's an adventuring Buddha, which represents prosperity, and his vibrational numerology is 3. But to achieve prosperity, one must go with the flow and not be pushing. It also enhances your decisiveness, the way you make decisions about what you want. It's stabilizing your mind so that you have clarity. Did you hear that word, Leslie?
I did.
Clarity. It is stabilizing your mind so that you will have clarity.
Love that.
And it's a number 3 vibration.
Okay.
In front of that, and you can't see what's carved on the little square, it's a rose quartz with the pentacle on it. I have the pentacle on me tonight also, on my neck. And again, the pentacle is the 5 elements that make up the universe. And this rose quartz is for magical evocation. Well, I don't know why I'm having a block about that word. Evocation, which is like magical manifestation, to evoke something. It also connects with your intellect and your reasoning. The theme of it is not pushing, but allowing.
Mm.
And allowing also loving what you are doing. That is what's most important. When we push, we're not loving what we're doing. We're forcing something. We're trying to, um, you know, create something, man. But when we're pushing it, it's not done with love. So the key in this is allowing yourself to stay in that flow and love what you are doing. Then below that is a lotus medallion. Although you may not feel, know that you are beautiful. Beauty is not attached to what you do, what you accomplish. Beauty is about your being, and nothing like the lotus that comes out of the mud, comes out of the most dire, swampy, yucky um, environment, comes up every day and blooms with just complete beauty. We are all lotuses. Nothing can strip us of that beauty. We, no matter what's happening in the world around us, family conflicts, business challenges, whatever it is, nothing is going to strip away that beauty. You're a lotus. There's a little green bowl over on the left corner. There are feathers in there. There are 2 feathers and a rosebud. And it's an offering. And the feathers are to remind you that you can soar. You can soar and go and do whatever. You can soar beyond even what you ask for.
Mm.
There are no limitations. The feathers are there to remind you that you can soar. And above it is a little bookmark, and that bookmark actually came from Israel. I got it on the mountain where Jesus gave the Sermon of the Beatitudes. And that little bookmark actually says, take refuge um, in the shadow of his wings. Again, trust that it can be done with ease. That it take refuge in the shadow of his wings. Rest with ease. Relax. Believe. Believe that you're being protected, looked after. There's nothing standing in your way because you're connected to the divine. And above that is a little orange vase, which represents the sacral chakra again, getting back to your creativity. Your second chakra is where you birth your ideas. It's where you create from. So the orange vase represents that. And there's lavender because it's saying whatever you birth, do it with grace, do it with calmness. New moon candle. And the goddess is Pallas Athena. She is the goddess of wisdom. She was born Pallas, but at a young age she killed her dearest, her best friend by mistake, and her name was Athena. So to honor her friend and to carry with her the rest of her life that she had made this mistake, she then became known as Pallas Athena. She was the daughter of Jupiter. She's the goddess of wisdom, strong, willed, powerful. She's the woman in the man's world. She represents your talents. She represents your mastery that you can develop, that you have, that you can make better, that's stronger. She also helps you with mastering negotiations on your own behalf. Negotiations on your own behalf can also be protecting yourself, your boundaries. She helps you to master that. And she wants to remind you to not let passion cloud your judgment. Now, passion can be positive or it can be negative. Passion can be love or it can be anger. It can be love or it can be fear. Passion has a spectrum of emotion. So she's saying just don't let passion cloud your judgment, which means probably don't let anger cloud your judgment. Don't let jealousy cloud your judgment, because jealousy is another form of passion. And the selenite wand, the arrow, the selenite arrow, represents all our chakras tonight. They're all in tune energetically. We're in good shape. Nice tune up tonight. And there's the clear quartz, amethyst, aquamarine, aventurine. There's there's a rose quartz, and then there's a peach, calcite, and carnelian, and the dark stone. I can't remember what it is. It's almost black, but it represents the root chakra, and I forget what it is. I have to look that up.
It's not labradorite.
No, it's not. Labradorite has, some silvery kind of texture. This is really a dark stone, but it represents the root. I just forget what it is. It's not something I work with all the time. But the card, what passion am I ready to pursue? I mean, I just couldn't believe it. It's like,
yeah. Now, we should maybe tell the other ladies what I put into the bowl. It's okay if we share it.
Okay, yeah, I mean, you wanted clarity about a program that you're doing. You wanted to,
yeah.
Why don't you share? Let me read this and then you can share it.
Yep, go right ahead.
Okay, so this is, what passion am I ready to pursue? Your passions will continually lead you to your purpose. What passions have you put to the side, given up on, or buried? What passion is ready to come alive in you? Today's soul action. Write a list of the passions to which you want to give life right now. Then journal. How can you incorporate more of what you're passionate about into your daily life? Trust your soul's whispering and let your passions draw you towards your dream. Well, that little piece of paper that you put in the heart chakra bowl tonight is your soul's whispering. Yeah. Leslie, share about what you wanted.
I'm taking second level healing touch this weekend, and I don't know if you know much about the program. There are some really great things, exercises in it. I mean, we learn how to do chakra connections and spiral meditations and all sorts of great things. But it is also the program was set up by a nurse and it's very professional, and it just, sometimes it feels like it's just not my world. It's out of my comfort zone a little bit. I mean, and to get certified, like you have to document everything. And so I just wasn't sure, is this really, how far do I want to go with this program? I don't know. There are 5 levels. So that my question was, I wanted clarity and confidence in the bowl. So anyway, I'm almost feeling a little bit guilty because I feel like this altar is speaking to me, and I'm hoping that it's speaking to the other people as well, because it's really answering a lot of things for me.
Isn't that how that came about? Isn't that,
That's wonderful.
Mhm.
can't explain it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can't explain it.
Well, and chakra connection is one of the big exercises. So the fact that the ultra cloth itself has all the colors of the chakras is just mind blowing to me.
Yeah. Our chakras are so important. And it's funny how in our medicine nobody talks about that or recognizes them, but you go to Eastern medicine and everything's wrapped around it. It's like a foundational piece of what they do. And yet, if you went into a major hospital in Boston and said, well, I know I've got blocked energy in my, third chakra, they would lock me up.
Although if there are healing touch nurses in hospitals now, so if you talked with the healing touch practitioner in a hospital, she would know what you're talking about.
it's starting to open up a bit. It's starting to. Yeah, I mean, look at they're starting to bring Reiki practitioners in to do sessions on cancer patients and people that are in pain. So it's starting to open up, but still, it's got such a long way to go. But
Yeah.
isn't that altar interesting? After when I got the little, what everybody wanted, put them in the bowl, and then saw the altar, I went, "Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
oh, yeah. We're supposed to have what we want."
Wow, I've got to write that down. We're supposed to have what we want.
Yeah,
See, that is a belief I was not raised with.
neither was I.
None of us were.
I know.
Yeah. We're supposed to have what we
We
want.
had to work hard for everything that we wanted. You're going to have to work hard to get
Sacrifice for everything you want.
that. Yeah. But that's not what it's about anymore.
Have pain and suffering involved.
Mhm.
Well,
It's not supposed to come easily.
yeah. No, now it's about
How backwards was it?
doing it in a way that you love it. Because
Yeah.
when you love what you're doing, energetically you can't miss. It's like a straight arrow. It's like a straight shot. But when you're pushing and struggling and
Forcing things.
forcing things, the energetically it's not good. You're draining. You deplete yourself. You can't manifest and attract what you want when you're depleted. There's nothing. There's no magnet.
Actually, it's funny, Mel, because you were talking about flow, and one of the main tenets of healing touch is follow the flow of the energy.
Oh, oh gosh.
Hmm.
It's just so powerful. Just,
I- I think I'm going to have to listen to the recording of this again.
let me just get us back. Let me stop the share. I'll post it in the group like I always do. Let me just stop. We don't need to else